99% of men never do this, and yet it's something women truly love. Sounds a little bold, right? But hang on, just think about it for a second. How many times have you seen a guy who seems to have it all? Good-looking, confident, successful. And yet, when it comes to building something real with a woman, there's this invisible wall. Something's off. It's not about his bank account, his jawline, or his job title. The truth is, most men miss a handful of small, quiet gestures, things that cost nothing but leave a lasting impression. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 hidden secrets that many women secretly wish for but rarely say out loud. This isn't your typical dating advice, no. No recycled pickup lines. We're talking about psychological triggers, backed by science and even a little ancient Stoic wisdom, that can shift how a woman perceives you without you having to chase or prove a thing. Now imagine this. What if you could tap into desires that most women don't even fully realize they have? What if you could naturally separate yourself from the crowd, not by trying harder, but by simply understanding what actually makes a woman feel safe, seen, and deeply connected? Here's the thing, if you don't know these secrets, you're playing with one hand tied behind your back. You could be missing out on the kind of attraction that lingers in her mind long after you've left the room. So this video matters, because once you understand these 5 secrets, especially the last one, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. Before we dive in, if you really want to put these ideas into action, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Next. Alright, let's get into it. Secret number 1, the power of touch before intimacy. Picture this. You're on a date. The conversation is easy. She's laughing. The vibe is good. But something feels like it's hovering just below the surface. She's there, but not fully there. You walk her home, send a follow-up text, and then silence. This is where a lot of guys go wrong. They think attraction is all about words, saying the right thing, dropping the perfect joke, delivering a well-rehearsed line. But women don't connect through words alone. They connect through sensation, through emotional and physical presence. And one of the most overlooked ways to build that connection. Touch. Not pushy, not desperate, but subtle, intentional, comforting. Here's the key. A simple, gentle massage before intimacy can completely transform the energy between you. For many women, emotional connection is just as powerful, if not more so, than physical attraction. A soft, non-sexual touch says more than 1,000 clever lines ever could. It says, I see you, I care, you're safe with me. It's not about being some expert. It's about being present, slowing down, paying attention, creating a space where she feels understood and desired, not rushed or pressured. Marcus Aurelius once said, stop arguing about what a good man should be one. Don't overthink it, don't force it, just stay centered, calm, and intentional. Most men never take the time to understand this. That's why they stay stuck in that 99%, but the ones who do get it, they create connections women never forget. Secret 2, the art of flirting with respect. Most guys fall into one of 2 camps. Either they flirt too much, coming off as desperate or overwhelming, or they don't flirt at all, scared of messing it up. But here's the truth. Women love flirting when it's done right, the kind that feels playful, confident, and still respectful. Flirting isn't about memorizing lines or faking charm. It's about energy, keeping things light, teasing just a little, sparking that tiny thrill that makes her heart beat a bit faster. Think of it like a dance you lead, she follows, but it all feels natural, never forced. Here's an example. She mentions she loves Italian food. You smile and say, oh really? Then you clearly haven't tried my cooking yet. That's playful, confident, not arrogant. It's fun, slightly provocative, and genuinely attractive. High-value men don't flirt to win approval. The second you try too hard to impress, you lose your edge. Women are drawn to men who can joke, connect, and enjoy the moment without needing validation. He flirts because he enjoys the interaction, not because he needs something from it. He stays calm, grounded, unfazed by her reaction. Eye contact, a relaxed smile, a well-placed pause, these speak louder than any line. Flirting isn't just words, it's presence, energy, and confidence. Nail this, and you'll never need to chase. Secret 3, the power of touching her hair at the right moment. This one's subtle, but man, it hits deep. A lot of guys don't realize how intensely a woman can react to something so small, especially when the timing is right. If there's already comfort and emotional openness, touching her hair can create an instant charge, but do it too soon, and it's awkward. So when does it work? Here's why. The scalp is packed with nerve endings. It's a sensitive, emotionally charged area tied to comfort and closeness. A gentle, deliberate touch to her hair says, I'm here with you, I see you, not playing with it aimlessly, creating a moment. Imagine this, you're sitting close. She laughs and a strand of hair falls across her face. You reach over and tuck it behind her ear. That one move says everything without a single word. But timing is everything. Don't force it. Wait until the chemistry is real, until there's warmth and trust. From a Stoic lens, this is about presence and self-control. You act not out of impulse, but from awareness. You sense when she's ready. Done right, that small gesture becomes something she'll replay in her mind long after. Secret. 4. The quiet power of a hand on her back. This one's simple, discreet, and ridiculously effective. When you place your hand on the small of her back, guiding her through a door or through a crowd, you communicate something deeply primal: leadership, safety, protection. A lot of men hesitate here, overthink it. But women don't need big theatrical displays of masculinity. They pick up on the tiny, instinctive signals that reveal you're grounded and attentive. That light touch says, "I'm with you. I've got you." It's not about control or dominance, it's about quiet, steady confidence. Picture this. You open a door, and as she walks past, your hand rests briefly on her back, almost invisible. But it carries so much weight. It tells her she's with a man who moves with intention, that subtle leadership. Women remember that. Secret 5. The hidden power of a well-groomed beard. You might think a beard is just style, but psychology says otherwise. A well-maintained beard changes more than your look. It shifts how women perceive you. Studies suggest that women often associate beards with strength, maturity, and reliability, traits tied to protection and trust. In ancient times, warriors and leaders wore beards as symbols of wisdom and resilience. Those instincts still run deep in us today, but here's the catch. It's not just about having a beard. It's about caring for it. A messy, unkempt beard signals carelessness. A clean, groomed one signals discipline and self-respect. It silently says, "I take care of myself. I know who I am." Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul is tinged with the color of its thoughts. Your appearance mirrors your mindset." A beard becomes more than hair. It can be a symbol of patience, purpose, and control. Plus, it frames your face, sharpens your jawline, and adds this blend of strength and elegance that's incredibly attractive. Do you need a beard to be attractive? Not at all. But if you can grow one, keep it sharp, because it's not just style, it's presence. Final thought: apply these secrets naturally. Now that you know these 5 hidden secrets, the real question is, will you put them into practice? Not as tricks or tactics, but as reflections of your confidence, your awareness, your emotional intelligence. Every small gesture sends a message. Over time, those messages build trust, attraction, and a deeper bond without you having to force a thing. So let's recap. The power of touch creates emotional closeness. Playful, respectful. Flirting builds excitement without pressure. A well-timed touch to her hair sparks chemistry. A hand on her back communicates strength and care. A well-groomed beard reinforces presence and self-respect, but the real secret: it's not about any one move, it's about showing up with presence, confidence, and authenticity. When you embody that energy, you stop chasing. You become the one women naturally gravitate toward. Because when you master these small, meaningful gestures, you step into that rare 1% of men who truly understand what women want, not just on the surface but beneath it.